At a moment when nearly every aspect of our lives is mediated by digital technology, from electronic health records to national elections to tweets that reach across the world, and texts meant to charm a select audience, cybersecurity is clearly one of those great, truly monumental challenges.
So today, as we face the new multifaceted cyber threat, we are equipped with the multidisciplinary talent pool at the university and at the Applied Physics Lab.
If you were to look at the world we face and try and pick out the major threats at the nation-state level, they clearly would be at least four: Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. And of course, terrorists who have yet to fully discover that they can do as much damage with a couple of keystrokes as they can with a car bomb.
So this cybersecurity problem is highly convoluted. It results from decisions made by critical infrastructure owners over a series of decades. Such decisions as to use computers for critical infrastructure everyday operations, and then to connect these computers, these vulnerable computers, using networks that allow for remote access.
The problem is those devices in the next generation will get to know you better than anybody else in the world. So it's going to enable a future risk of not just stealing your identity, but stealing your whole persona. But don't panic, because we're starting to get fundamental changes in the way that we look at security that make it impossible for these consortia to get ahead. The kinds of things like increased automation, increased actionable data sharing at line speed to automatically adjust to attacks that happen. So I get excited about what's going to happen over the next 5 years, because I actually see security really beginning to turn around and becoming what it actually can be.
Please help me, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Today, our efforts represent a truly vast undertaking of intellect, inquiry, and action. Finding support for such an enormous undertaking is the reason we launched the Rising to the Challenge campaign. To all of you who have made generous contributions, hosted events, introduced Johns Hopkins to new advocates and partners, advised faculty, mentored students, thank you for your time, support, and commitment.